Hi, I'm DJ Rad Key, and welcome to what is now my 12th vlog. It's July 6th, 2018. Wanted to keep this vlog kind of like a wrap-up. Not wrapping up the vlogs. I'm digging them. People are asking me, why am I doing these vlogs? I enjoy making them. I feel that they're a learning experience for me. A learning experience hopefully for you. If you've watched it, you've made it through basically my first season. I mean, typically TV shows are 12 episodes. This is episode 12. And speaking of TV shows, I would love to have a TV show. I would love to not necessarily use this footage. This is more practice, less professional, but still want to keep it professional, but have a segment in the show where I do this. I also have other segments in the shows where I have like footage from my gig on the 4th of July, maybe discuss what we talked about in the podcast. But the podcast, I think eventually what will evolve into a TV show. So as for now, this is what I'm presenting to you on my 12th vlog, and I do want to give shout outs to my subscribers. I have 4 subscribers. My first manager, always there, Gabe, shout out to you. And then also, gotta shout out to Dylan Madar. Dylan Madar, second subscriber. Shout out to my man Dylan, dude. Friend of the family, awesome guy, awesome kid. He could be the next Tiesto. Maybe he'll be a big, bad DJ one day. He'll be like, wow, I learned a little bit from DJ Rad Key on all those vlogs. And I'd be happy to guide your way, Dylan. So if you do want to become a DJ, hope these help you out at all. And my other 2 subscribers are unknown. Maybe they're my mom and dad. If they're not my mom and my dad, mom and dad, subscribe. It's free. Click a button. All you do is subscribe, hit like. That's it. It's free. Talking about my influences today. Influences not necessarily musically, but influences on both my podcast and this vlog. We're not going to talk about school much just because there was no school on the 4th, so the last day of class was Monday, which was a while ago. I know this week, as we're wrapping up week 2, we haven't reached our first milestone yet, which is creating a mix using proper fundamentals, but we will be doing Serato. We're told bring in our computer to use Serato, the DJ software, and learn more about that. I'm very, very familiar, I know Serato, but there's always something I can always learn more. So I'm sure looking forward to that in class. And then also probably learning a little bit more about EQs. Like I said in my last vlog, beginning to use the knobs properly. And I did use the knobs properly, I believe, for the most part through my set. And I'm glad that I have joined Scratch Academy because equalizers alone made me a better DJ. So we're going to be learning again about Serato basics and understanding EQs in today's class, and then also probably work on our mix a little bit, maybe get started on that. But to get back to my influences, so YouTube-wise, Laid Back Luke. Go to his either YouTube channel, which is look up Laid Back Luke's vlog, Laid Back Luke, or just go to his page as well, on his homepage, laidbackluke.com. I have referenced his vlogs before. He's got about 15 to 18 minutes worth of footage he shoots once a week. He's on 151. He's on the episode 151 for him, so I got some catching up to do. He does one once a week, and it's great. It's super entertaining. He has clips from his shows. He talks about, genres, for example. He'll talk about equipment or mixes. So he's doing what I'm doing. He's at a whole different level. So shout out to Laid Back Luke. Another influence, more on the podcast, but I don't think I'd be doing these vlogs if it wasn't for the podcast. The podcast kind of inspired me to do this. So gotta shout out to my boys in Vegas. There's 4 guys out there. Their show's called Reflections of a DJ. ROAD podcast. So the Reflections of a DJ podcast. You can find that on SoundCloud. They're up to episode 37, so they've been doing this not too long. They put out one a week. And they're super entertaining. Not necessarily consistently come out. They usually come out maybe like on a Friday, sometimes a Monday or whatever. But super entertaining. 4 veteran DJs from Vegas. They usually have one interview. They interview one person who's another DJ who's like a experienced, like primo, top shelf, usually Vegas DJs, and they'll do stuff like album reviews. But again, Reflections of a DJ, that's on SoundCloud. Those guys are awesome. Mad props to all 4 of those guys. And then also John Taffer, his podcast. He's a new podcaster. 3 episodes. We actually started when I was researching my first podcast for ideas. I stumbled upon his podcast, and he literally was putting out his podcast the day before my first podcast. So, John Taffer, welcome to the podcast game. Me and you, both on episode 3 for our podcast. So, again, John Taffer, his podcast is called No Excuses. Look him up. He's also on Bar Rescue, of course, the unbelievable TV show that is Bar Rescue. So check that out. That's not really a music related thing, but he has had DJs on there before, and he had, I believe, DJ Premier on an episode of Bar Rescue to teach the DJ how to be a better DJ on the show. So props up to that particular episode, and you can look that up as well. Another big name I'd like to throw out as an influence is Joe Rogan. Now people are associating with the UFC, the mixed martial arts, and some of his podcasts are about mixed martial arts, but he also has some awesome podcasts about the earth and evolution of man and science and creationism and religion versus politics, and entertaining guy, well-spoken. He has an awesome podcast. He's on episode 1138, and his podcast is called The Joe Rogan Experience. Shout out to that, because I use the DJ Rad Key experience when I DJ. Not when I'm with another DJ, not when I'm in a special event, but it's my night. It's my night to shine. It's the DJ Rad Key experience. You're getting more than just songs. You're getting experience. So, again, a big fan of Joe Rogan and his podcast. Definitely an influence on my podcast and my vlogs. And then also old school Sports Center. I grew up on Sports Center. I knew about that the game that is broadcasting and life and timing and segments. Like, I just love Sports Center. I don't watch as much anymore as an adult. As an adult, I've drifted away from sports, but as a kid, Sports Center, and they got on the air before I was even born. That was a super long time ago. September 7th, 1979 was Sports Center's first episode. So, in tying all that together, I want to make what will be a TV show, a half an hour, like PTI. That's Pardon the Interruption. That's on Sports Center. And they've been around for a while, too. That's October 22nd, 01 was their first show. And that's an awesome show. PTI is two guys, Tony Kornhauser and Mike Wilborn, and they dissect sports. And it's not always them. They have guests. They just segment the show well, 5-minute interviews. So the ultimate goal, if people are like, why are you putting out so many vlogs? Well, first, because it's fun. I'm finding it fun. I find it entertaining. It helps me. Second is because at some point I'd like to turn around and make some money off this. I'm not going to lie. It'd be great to monetize this. But if I don't make $1 off it, I'm still a happy vlogger at this point. And then, just to gain experience, get material out there. I don't have a lot of mixes out there. And again, back to class. The next, to get to the next milestone, we had to record a mix, a proper mix. So once I have that proper mix, boom, that's going right to SoundCloud. So I will have, by that time, I should have a 5th podcast by then. I'm doing my podcast weekly. And again, the YouTube channel the vlog's going to be daily. It's a pretty rapid pace now. Multiple people have told me, I enjoy your show, why you put out so many. I didn't really put out a lot. I just released them all at once. That was just a strategy I thought would be best. I was going to release them daily. I got backlogged because I had a problem with editing. I'm not really good with editing software. I feel like I'm improved. Hopefully you dig like the stuff I do like this. I want to add eventually like footage and songs and music. I do have to look into the legalities of using sound bites and sound clips and movie and music clips. And maybe that'll be another vlog or podcast about how I suck that. But hopefully, if you're on, what is my last quote-unquote episode for this season, vlog 12, you've made it this far. So hopefully you'll continue to watch more of my vlogs. Again, today was just kind of a wrap-up and review, but, just to kind of, again, thank my two known subscribers, Gabe and Dylan Madar, and then thank the 2 unknown subscribers, and please, more subscribers. It's a great feeling. I've had my first vlog up now for about a week, and I've got, 12 views, and I know that's not much, but that's still cool. So for those people who are out there have seen this, my boy Johnny Doe said he watches this vlog. He loved my one on genres. I'm not sure. I can't remember which number vlog that was, but I'm going to probably start titling them and making them a little more organized, providing more information. I want this to be kind of a segment or segue maybe into some kind of online DJing school that someone could possibly take. I think that's a great idea. I just know when I was just getting started, I struggled to find videos about DJing. Not DJs doing this kind of stuff. DJs saying, hey, here's where I buy my equipment from. Or here's the equipment I use and here's why I use it. When I was new. Because when I first started coming up, I didn't even know where to begin. I called up American Musical Supply. Love them. I use them. And I'm like, I need a mixer. So they sent me a mixer and I'm like thinking I got the mixer. What I really wanted was a controller. So I got the mixer, but I didn't have the platters. I didn't have the wheels. I didn't have anything I needed turntables as well. So I was like, I got the wrong thing. I don't really need a mixer. I need a controller. So we'll talk about down the difference between mixers, controllers, CDJs, vinyl. We'll talk about that on another vlog. But again, I'm here to help you out. And again, I like doing this. So hopefully by me doing this, creating these vlogs, you are become more interested in what I put out there. Scratch Academy, the life of a DJ, the life of South Florida. I would like to do more episodes that are like bar and restaurant reviews that incorporate music. So I'm going to go out this weekend, and some upcoming vlogs will be about that. Hopefully you dig that. And if you've got any ideas for me, comments. There's a thing called the comments right below. There's comments right below. Say, hey, DJ Rad Key, teach me about this. Talk about this. DJ Rad Key, these vlogs are great. DJ Rad Key, these vlogs aren't that great, and you need to improve this. So again, go ahead, leave comments, subscribe, like, thumbs up. Check out my podcast on SoundCloud. I got 3 of them now, about to record a 4th. Check out my music on SoundCloud. I got 2 mixes. They're but regardless, they're there. And enjoy everything else that is great music. Enjoy your day. As always, be good to people. Keep it real, but enjoy the day. Again, thank you. Thanks for joining me. I'm DJ Rad Key. Peace.